Two-stroke versus four-stroke engine. Automotive engines have transformed over the years, but two main gasoline-powered, combustion engine designs remain, the two-stroke, and the four-stroke engine. While we're sure you've at least heard these terms before, do you really know the difference between them? How do they work, and which is better? How do combustion engines work, and what is a stroke anyways? In order to understand how these two engines are different, you first need to become familiar with the basics. During an engine's combustion cycle, the piston moves up and down within the cylinder. The terms top dead center, TDC, and bottom dead center, BDC, refer to the piston's position within the cylinder. TDC is its position nearest to the valves, and BDC is its position furthest from them. A stroke is when the piston moves from TDC to BDC, or vice versa. A combustion revolution, or combustion cycle, is the complete process of gas and air being sucked into the piston, igniting it, and expelling the exhaust. Number 1. Intake. The piston moves down the cylinder, allowing a mixture of fuel and air into the combustion chamber. Number 2. Compression. The piston moves back up the cylinder. The intake valve is closed to compress the gases within. Number 3. Combustion. A spark from the spark plug ignites the gas. Number 4. Exhaust. The piston goes back up the cylinder, and the exhaust valve is opened. Difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engine. The difference between two-stroke and four-stroke engine is how quickly this combustion cycle process occurs, based on the number of times the piston moves up and down during each cycle. Four-stroke engine. In a four-stroke engine, the piston completes two strokes during each revolution, one compression stroke and one exhaust stroke, each being followed by a return stroke. The spark plugs fire only once every other revolution, and power is produced every 4 strokes of the piston. These engines also do not require premixing of fuel and oil, as they have a separate compartment for the oil. Two-stroke. In a two-stroke engine, the entire combustion cycle is completed with just one piston stroke, a compression stroke followed by the explosion of the compressed fuel. During the return stroke, the exhaust is let out, and a fresh fuel mixture enters the cylinder. The spark plugs fire once every single revolution, and power is produced once every 2 strokes of the piston. Two-stroke engines also require the oil to be premixed in with the fuel. So, which is better? As far as efficiency goes, the four-stroke certainly wins. This is due to the fact that fuel is consumed once every 4 strokes. Four-stroke engines are heavier, they weigh upwards of 50% more than a comparable two-stroke engine. Typically, a two-stroke engine creates more torque at a higher RPM, while a four-stroke engine creates a higher torque at a lower RPM. The four-stroke engine is also much quieter. A two-stroke engine is significantly louder, and has a distinctive, high-pitched buzzing sound. Because two-stroke engines are designed to run at a higher RPM, they also tend to wear out faster. A four-stroke engine is generally more durable. That being said, two-stroke engines are more powerful. Two-stroke engines are a much simpler design, making them easier to fix. They do not have valves, but rather ports. Four-stroke engines have more parts, therefore, they are more expensive, and repairs cost more. Two-stroke engines require premixing of oil and fuel, while the four strokes do not. Four strokes are More environmentally friendly, in a two-stroke engine, burnt oil is also released into the air with the exhaust. Two-stroke engines are typically found in smaller applications such as remote-controlled cars, lawn tools, chainsaws, boat motors and dirt bikes. Four-stroke engines are found in anything from go-karts, lawn mowers, and dirt bikes, right up to the typical internal combustion engine in your vehicle. It's up to you to decide which engine you prefer, and for what purpose.